Hi, good morning. I'm Iris Whitelock from Art of Life Coaching. I've been asked on several occasions, what is the point of making an abundance queen? So I'm just going to do a short video explaining what it is that it means to me and what it might mean to you to be able to make one of these dolls. So basically they are not about making something pretty, beautiful, beautifully crafted or any of that sort of thing. What they are is an internal expression of things that you want to create in your world. That's why I've called them abundance queens, because there's this huge abundance of everything in our lives, but we don't always acknowledge it. We don't always feel grateful for what's going on in our lives, the good and the bad, because there's growth that comes from the bad things quite often. And so this is a sort of a conscious way of acknowledging what is in our world and what we can call in to help us be more of who we've come here to be, really. So I have this assumption that we're all here on the planet for a particular reason. We all have a job to do, and the dolls have helped me symbolize or create a representation of the qualities that I want to have in my life so that I can live more fulfilled, I suppose, be more fully who I am, fully expressed, and not get pulled down and stuck by unhelpful thinking like, well, I'm not good enough, or I don't know how to do that, or that is too scary, or whatever it is. So the dolls all incorporate a quality or several qualities that I want to bring forward into my life. And I'll just give you an example. I've got the four of them sitting behind me here. If I move the camera, it'll wobble a bit, but I will move it over. So there you go. So there's four that I've made over the last few years. And I'll start with the one that's closest to me, his name is Bunali. And what he symbolizes is strong, protective qualities, where he takes care of the mental health, I guess, of the people that I work with. The clients that I have, quite often they have emotional issues that we need to work through. And it's interesting because in the past I've thought of protectiveness and that caring as being a feminine role more than a masculine one, but he came out as a he. So he's a kind of medicine man is how I see him. And he's named after a person I knew when I was growing up who was a herbalist and traditional leader in his community. So that's him. I'll just get one of the others. Okay, so this is Hecate, and I've done a couple of videos showing the early stages of creating her, so building her up. But she was important to me because I was at a kind of crossroads in my life. I didn't know whether I was going to create this business, Art of Life Coaching. At the time, it was going to be art therapy based and not really. I hadn't actually done the training for the coaching that I now use all the time in the work that I do. But you can see she's got a bit of a sort of a wonky face, but it's kind, it's sweet. And she's dressed in things that I was given or that have a bit of meaning to me. So the dress is a tie-dye top that a friend gave me. She's made from the root ball of a plant, a small tree that wasn't growing, wasn't thriving, because it had become root bound. So when my husband pulled it up, I thought, oh, I'll use that. I loved how all this spikiness was happening with her, her hair, which was the roots of the seedling. But that's the thing too. That's, one of the qualities that she has is this sort of spikiness. Like, she's not going to be told to sit down and shut up, basically. So this Hecate was looking forward. She's a goddess of the crossroads. She can see the two directions that you could choose to take. She can also see behind, so she can see what's gone in the past. And then and so at the time I made her, I didn't know that. And this is what I want to say about, if you come and do these workshops with me, it's not a conscious process. The actual physical making might be conscious, but you're being directed by an intuitive sense. So there'll be a liking for a particular kind of texture or color or something. And as you build it, that's when the qualities become embodied. We do an intention setting beforehand, so you know what kind of qualities you're calling in. If you're calling in courage or love, prosperity, or any number of things, protectiveness, like I had with the previous Buenali. So, and Hecate is about, being able to see clearly ahead. And that was something that was important for me. So I hope that's given you a bit of an idea of how these dolls can be used and how you can go into the workshop with a desire, dream, an inkling even of something that you want to have in your life. And the doll will help, creating the doll will help you kind of materialize that, if you like. It makes it into something tangible. And then you've got this constant reminder that that was something that was important to you and that you wanted to work towards. So that's how they work for me, and that's what I encourage in the workshops that I do with the Abundance Queens. So I look forward to seeing you. I hope this has inspired you to enroll if you've had any thoughts about it. If it feels right, go for it. That's your intuition, your inner wisdom telling you that it's probably a good thing to do. It might be totally different to anything you've ever done before, but just trust that feeling, trust that gut feel. That's the important thing. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you. Iris Whitelock for Art of Life Coaching. And just click on the link below and look forward to seeing you then. Bye.